So, thank goodness we're alive. I'm just happy to be here able to stream. Oh my god. I was freaking out. I was like, don't make me take a day off. I'm taking a week off soon. I can't take a day off now. You're doing okay? You're just getting ready to go to work again. Isn't it a pleasure to work? Oh wait, most people hate their jobs, so okay. Well, we're playing some Satisfactory. As I explained earlier off stream when nobody could hear me because Twitch was not working, I did some busy work last night off stream. I put a bunch of pipes in. It's time to do math to get. I did some math to do. I need 4.5 water extractors for our build we're doing here, so I'm gonna just get to work. I hope that Twitch doesn't continue to get borked here. So I feel like my Ethereum is not giving me as much as it should. But you know what? I'm not too worried about that. I'll check on that after we get our water and power upgraded. Okay, so basically I want to add 5 water things. I'm going to plug 2 into one of these guys and 3 into the other, and then we're going to connect them up to this big hub here. Okay, so what I need to do first is I need to figure out how much power we need to add. If we need to add any power to this situation, to this area as we need to. So let me check here. So currently our power grid is, how's it doing? We're spiking up around 380 of 450. I think we got about 70 watts to spare. If I do 5 of these guys, that's going to add 100. We definitely need to add another power plant. So if we add another power plant, we will need to make sure we have enough coal. Okay, all right. You're downloading 7 Days to Die again, Shogi. They've pushed through some patches and updates. I actually, who was it? I raided Sergeant Pepper the other day, and he was playing the latest update to it. So, I don't think you're alone, sir. I don't think you're alone. I might have to. Maybe you can stream it on your channel, and I can join you on your channel. That seems like a good game for you to stream since you've played it so much and you know, have had put together put together servers in the past and stuff like that. Maybe you can stream and I can join your stream on that at some point. That's lined up. That's right there. Okay, so need to make sure we have enough water to add another thing and add enough coal. So coal per minute is 16. Let's see, 60 divided by 4. So I need 15 coal per minute for each of these guys. So we currently have 3, so that's 45. This should be doing 60 a minute, is that right? Or do I need to turn this into a Mark II? Doing 60 per minute, so good. I have enough coal. That's good. Enough coal for this build. What's up, Zoli? More power, more power. More power and frustration because our stream didn't get started till a little late today because Twitch was borked. So, but we're doing good. I'm happy to be here now, and I was stressing out this morning. I was stressing out that I wasn't going to be able to stream, and I was not super excited about that. How are you doing, Zoli? You gotta go. You'll be back in an hour. All right, Alien. We'll see you when you're back. This is going to be a splitter. There. Going to be this. See if this will automatically connect. Beautiful. And how much water do we got going? Oh, I actually split my water. Oh crap. Interesting. So I actually used this water supply water to repower. Did I really oh wait, no, I think this is the same. This is the same water pipe that is supplying our power, not our other stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, okay. Alright, so I gotta figure out how much water I need to supply here before I have enough power. Supply water for my real power supply. You're doing quite fine. Played a bit of raft earlier and found a big island. Got ganged up by 4 pufferfish. Wow, I could not find pufferfish to save my life. And because you need pufferfish for a certain material there, so okay. Alright, so I currently have 120. How many water things am I supplying? Here, let's see. 1, 2. Is this 3? This is 3 water supply dudes. Supplying water for a thing here. That is 3. Okay. So if I currently have 1, 2, I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys here, 3. But I'm gonna add 1. I'm gonna add 1 water pump that is going to just add water to our power, or to this system here. This is gonna be like super spaghetti mode over here. So water pump, tractor here. God. Battletech, and you're in a mission against 8 frickin' enemy mediums who all camp in a stupid mineral field, which makes them harder to hit, but also means they can't shoot as well, so it's like the dumbest AI behavior ever, and it's annoying. Okay. Sounds really annoying. You checked on that, Rand? I can actually put the game on easy and the pufferfish don't explode. Really? Really? Well, that would have been helpful. Because that seems like a really, really stupid mechanic that I did not enjoy. So next time we play, maybe I can actually frickin' get access to the damn pufferfish. Okay, so I'm going to do a tube. You know what? I'm going to make this easy. I'm going to just combine this with the one supplying water to this. I think I won't have to do anything extra if I do that. So if I do this. Okay, if I do that. That should just supplement the water. I need to power this thing. You're not salty at all? Well, I'll tell you what's made me salty this morning, Emzas. I couldn't stream for the first 30 minutes because Twitch was borked. Twitch was actually had a bug where streamers are not able to go online. So I was like, I can't work until this gets fixed. Thankfully, it got fixed really quickly, but I was like stressing out this morning. I'll tell you. You hunted 1 pufferfish and suddenly got poisoned, looked around and found 2 more behind me, jumped on the island, managed to kill 1 yellow bastard with a bow. Nice. It's like I was saying, if one of my biggest frustrations in whatever I'm working on is if I can't do my job because of something I have 0 control over. And the 2 things that are the normal culprits of that are my internet not working, which we have not had an issue with, praise RNGesus, since the last time that Spectrum came back out, and Twitch, some random thing with Twitch. So thank goodness they apparently fixed that quickly. But I was oh man, I was stressing out this morning. It's like, no, I was bragging about being a senior in high school, only having a week and a half till my break, and then I can't actually do anything today. I was like, no, let me stream. I want to stream. Power line here to here. Alright, so that should expand the power capacity of our water things, hopefully by enough, because we're adding, I want to add 5 water extractors, which is 100 power, 100 megawatts. So it should push around 40. Yeah, that should be good. Pufferfish are on the reefs of the big island with radio tower and screechers. Usually they're 1 or 2, not bloody 4. Well, yeah, we found a couple in our game that we were playing, but every time I tried to get them, they would explode before I could kill them and get their resources. And you need their resources to be able to get the stuff to get wool. It was like this stupid little I do not like the pufferfish mechanic, or at least I didn't when I did it before. If it's changed now because Shogi made them unable to explode, maybe it's better now, but... You're wondering what the delayed start was all about? It was not a Rand issue, it was a frickin' Twitch issue. So... Alright, so we're making 4 of these water extractors. Hopefully... No, 5. I think I have enough. Hey, what's up, Chuck frickin' Norris? How are you doing? Alright, let's do this one. I think what I want to do is just kind of have these line up against the wall, and then when I run out of room there, put them in the middle. 1. This is going to be interesting. I think we'll do 2 on this side, supplying water for 1 of my pipes. 3 on the other side. I'm taking, wait, who are you asking? Me or Dolly, you're gonna take a vacation? I'm taking a 1-week vacation starting after next week's Friday stream. That's my plan. You're just working in the coal mine. Yeah, work. Well, I was afraid I wasn't gonna be able to work today. Afraid I was not gonna be able to stream. That would have sucked. Yeah. 3 of these guys. I want to combine those 3 guys into the one line, and then these 2 guys into another line. Then we can combine them. So, I'm gonna have to power these guys too. It's gonna be interesting. I hope I can do power lines in the water. Doesn't sound very healthy or safe. You know, you do what you gotta do. You're trying to figure out what you want to do for a vacation this year. If anything, you might just take a week off and bum around or something. That's what I've been trying to figure out. I was like, what am I gonna do on my time off? I don't want to take a vacation and then just play more games. I would feel so, I want to say wasteful, but like not what I want to do with my time off. Do what I do for work. I mean, if I do a little bit of that, that's fine, but I don't want that to be like the main thing I do on my time off. I need to get some. Let's see if I can have this deep. I want deep. Okay, so do that. Do this. And get rid of these guys. Pufferfish, you either hunt with a bow or a spear and swimming equipment. Stab and then swimming away so the pufferfish doesn't blow up. Oh, that's what I tried to do. And they blew up so fast it never worked for me. But yeah. A week's vacation will be good for the soul. That's what I'm hoping. That is definitely what I'm looking forward to. Okay, so I'm going to do this so I can connect these guys to it. There. I've been needing a break, and so that's why I've been building these water things in the water. Friggin' pain in the ass. Yeah, let's do this, and hopefully this will be able to reach this. Okay. Weird shaped pipe, but I guess we'll go with that. Can you drown in this game? I don't know. I haven't tried. Is spaghetti going to be strong with this pipe system? Yes. I don't know how to make your pipes clean with this. I mean, if you do a bunch of stackable pipes, maybe. I did a little bit of stacking over there. The pipes, they come from so many different directions. I'm not really worried about spaghetti with this. But yes, the spaghetti is strong with this. You know, any vacation you take will be filled with cycling, most likely, or perhaps kayaking. Well, what I was kind of thinking I'd like to do would be diving. Talking about this yesterday. Probably the best part of my vacation, where I ended up with a stupid timeshare that I didn't want, was that I went scuba diving for the first time and had a blast. Like the only good part about that trip, basically. Okay, where's that power line that's in here? Oh, it is. I really wish you could, if they're gonna make you build stuff in the water, they should allow you to do the builds in the water. I think that's an oversight for this game. They're gonna force you to build in the water. They should allow you to build while underwater. It's kind of a dumb mechanic if you can't. Otherwise, I gotta freaking climb around like a, I don't know, monkey or something. Okay, floor is too steep. I'm trying to place an underwater power line. They might have to do something about power lines in this game for water and stuff. This is really funky. Better do plenty of diving in FTL, Kappa lol. Yes, you do. Okay, so that's that. Let me get this pipe plugged in. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to worry about spaghetti with this thing. I'm so over the water and pipe mechanics. Oh god, I need more cables. Right, well, let me get those guys powered up since I have to. Did I do 2? I did 2. I need more cables. So let me get this plugged in. God, the pipes. I know. They're a mess. They are definitely a mess. This is the one spaghetti area in my game that I'm just not going to care about. Because dealing with this water stuff, it's new. And it's kind of... I don't know. The fact that the way that stackable pipes work, I actually don't like. I was thinking about this last night as I was doing some piping stuff off stream. The problem with stackable pipes is that the higher you go, the more of these frickin' pumps you have to do. So the more you stack them, the more power it requires. And I feel like they need sideways stackable pipes. I feel like you need to be able to do like horizontal stackable pipes. Otherwise, you're just adding more power needed for your systems. I know, soon I'll be able to walk over the lake. It'll be great. But I need more copper sheets to be able to finish this build here. I know, underwater power lines. Like, if they're gonna have liquids, they gotta have some sort of setting so that when you're in water, you can actually, when you go underwater, you can build underwater. Otherwise, you're kind of handicapped by mechanics of all that. Handicapped by, I guess, the mechanics of the game. I don't know, it seems a little funky. Hey, is Azzy here? Where is Azzy? Oh, Azzy might... Oh, you're saying Azzy might ask for Math Champ's help for something she was talking about yesterday. Alright, there we go. That should give us enough stuff to finish this. This will allow us to plug in... I think I plugged in all my water stuff here at the base. I just haven't plugged in the power lines yet, so... Yeah, as he was talking about wanting help for, I don't know, Gibbs or something. Oh! Ow! Like, I don't know how I could clean up all this stuff. If I just stack a bunch of pipes, they're gonna get so tall that I'm gonna have to use extra freaking pumps to be able to have the water go up there, so... I don't know, I feel like there might need to be a few adjustments to the way water works in the game. Either just don't do the vertical pump mechanic, or make so you can integrate them with the stackable pipes or something. I don't know. Because I don't even want to stack pipes because of the way that mechanic works. It costs you more power to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this pipeline as far as I can have it go. This is going to be so spaghetti, and I'm just not even going to care. Not even going to go. I'm not even going to care. Okay. Approaching others. There. This guy's going to plug into the bottom one. These pipes here I set up last night off stream to prepare for this. This is going to definitely need pump here. Let's see what the head lift is on this guy. Matt Champ, you wouldn't say you're amazing at making gibs from a creative standpoint, though. With the Oni Rock, it's pretty obvious since you can just use segments. Yeah. Okay, so we're definitely going to need another pump for this guy. So let's do one. And like with the stackable pipes, now look at this. Because with stackable, you're going to need to go up. Look at this overlap. That is just... That's like built-in clipping right there. This is built-in clipping with the stackable pipes. I don't like the stackable pipe mechanic. I think they need to make some adjustments to that, honestly. Check it. Should have relieved some of the... There we go, 18, that's good. 1.3. I think that might actually be enough to where that pipe's going to go. Seems a little silly. Yeah, it seems like it's kind of like it's defeating the purpose of stackable pipes. Like you're doing it to make things look neat and functionally work well. But if stacking pipes means another mechanic, these frickin' pumps clip through everything, it's just going to look ridiculous. So that's this guy. Let me see how the head lift is on this pipe right here. Oh, that's great. Alright, so now I can connect this guy. So I just connected this to the source. We're going to have to check water amount since I'm not doing quite as many pumps as I've done previously. This one to this guy. I'm gonna go through, and you know what? I don't care. I don't care. Kind of over pipes, honestly. Over pipes. Okay, head lift is good. Filled with water. Okay, so that guy is set. All right, Matt Champ. Well, yeah, you're gonna have to. You might be getting a message from Azzy about that. Maybe I don't know if she wants you to draw stuff or just give you tips on how you do your gives or something. I don't know. Just not very satisfactory, Cap the lol. God, yes. It is very pain-inducing. Pun pain-inducing. This guy's good. Alright, so, and then I have one more. Yes, this top pipe I need to connect to those two guys over there. A power situation looking like with all these plugged-in things. 416. I should be good with these two more pumps. I don't overdo my power for this system as much as I do for my main power system because I just can't be bothered and don't have the resources to really go crazy on the power here. Alright, so okay, so in order to have this not be just at the bottom of the world here. Like, this is so annoying that I can't build this underwater. But because these water things have to be in water, I think they need to make some adjustments to the water system, honestly. The fact that I just have to do something ridiculous like this just to be able to build these things out here seems a little lacking in design preparation. Like, there needs to be some really tall pole or something, I don't know. So I want to function here, plugged into there. Okay. Here I am whining about video games again. Just what I do, apparently. Because right now, even if I wanted to grab that and then go over here, I can't because I'd go in the water and I'd lose I'd lose the little construction tool because it takes away your hands or whatever. I think they need to rework this. If they're going to make you have to go in water to do water stuff, they need to make it work better. In my not so humble opinion. Alright. Oh, top guy there. 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 You like to make something on the level of Vanilla Gibbs would probably just take a ton of effort from you. Yeah, well, you can tell Azzy that if she asks, because I don't actually know what she's gonna ask your help for. Okay. Okay. Spaghetti of power lines and stuff. Hey, what's up, Cruel Angel? How you doing, my friend? Okay, this is definitely going to go over 20, isn't it? Okay, so that means a second one up here. I want to go somewhere around that. There. 408. Okay. This head lift looking like 14 point. Okay. Actually, this doesn't go above 20. 16. What is this one now? Ow. I'm still a little too much. Really? This one's good. Why is that? I guess I need another pump to help this guy. Yeah, I guess I do a third pump down below this guy to help it. Or maybe if I just move the placement a little bit, that might do. This. Maybe that will spread the load or something. Grab off of. Doing great. It's a day off because of Canada Day, or moving day as we call it here. Nice. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Head lift is exceeding recommended level. I know. How about this one over here? This one's good. I guess I just need one more in between these guys, I think is what I need to do. And maybe I can move that one further up. That might be what I can do. That. Those parasitic pumps kind of got me like peristaltic. Wow, I have no idea what that word is. Okay, that's good. But that relieves some of the pressure on this guy. Yeah, that's much better. Even a little too low now. Since that guy's at 14, what does that put you at? Okay. Alright, I guess I just need 3 pumps to go. Because I'm stacking the pipes, it means I need more of these frickin' pump things. Okay. Alright, how's my power with all these guys going? It's backing up to 450-ish. Okay. I'm gonna have to do more power for this guy if I need more water. The good thing is, I think this will be the last time I need to upgrade my coal power plant, so hopefully I won't have to do any more craziness with this water situation. I'm actually kind of hoping I can just transition out of coal power once I get, I think what's called fuel generators going with oil, but we'll have to see. Okay, so let me check the head lift on the guy I haven't plugged in, which is this guy. So you're good. Alright, so I think I'm good here. All I need to do is plug this guy in to our main water line over here. So all these guys can share. It's basically so we're sharing. Yeah, I don't care about power lines going through. I don't care about any of this spaghetti because it's just the way the water stuff is just kind of a mess. Want to send you some GG cookies from our next back. Should we just slide into your DMs? Yeah, if you want to send something, you gotta DM me because that's involving like addresses and stuff like that. So that is definitely something I'd have to talk to you and that kind of stuff. Okay, so you are. This one is exceeding its level. What about you? Are you exceeding your level? Both of you are. Okay, so what I want to do then is I want to do an extra pump on both of these guys here. Here. And this is all on power grid here. Look at one of those inline pumps or whatever. I don't know what peristaltic. I don't know what that word means, McDonald. Never heard that word, so I have no idea what you're trying to say with your sentence. But hopefully that means. Why is this doing 22? Why are you having to work so hard? This is a similar build that we did with this guy here, right? Here at 6.4. I need these to pump that way. Why is this head lift so high? So confused. No worries, you wouldn't want RL stuff out there anyway? Yeah. Pump needs to be placed after the overworked one. Oh, after. Okay, okay. Okay, thank you. Let's try that then. Okay, good call. Good call. And actually, I plan on putting pipe. You know, I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to put these pumps further on down the line, way down here, and see if that fixes down there, because this is a pretty straight shot. So if it's just barely exceeding its max, if I put another one up here where it's going to go vertical, I think that will actually help alleviate that head lift exceeding problem. Yeah, I don't know how you make pipes and stuff clean, because this is like... this is... just the way this all works, there's no way to make it look good, I feel like. I'll be honest, I'm not really a fan of this whole head lift system anyway, and this whole having to put pumps on your lines and all that. Imagine if only pipelines work like Satisfactory pipelines with pressure and stuff. My god, that would be crazy. Like the pipes at the bottom in the oil biome, like totally had all this pressure and head lift stuff. Oh god. Alright, let's see if that alleviates the pressure back on those other pipes, pumps. Headless and water extraction Satisfactory need a huge buff. They're too weak and need too much power. Yeah, absolutely agree. How much do they take? 10 megawatts per or 4 megawatts? Whatever it is, it's like... ugh. Okay, good, that fixed it. How much power do those things take? 4 megawatts? Yeah. If they just make it take like 1 megawatt or something. I mean, I feel like just having to spend that much power just to move your water vertically, it's... ugh. Do not like. Not really a fan of you, Smelly Rand. What, McDonald? Are you trying? Do you want me to ban you? I don't know why you would say stupid stuff like that. What? Are you just trying to be a douchebag? I don't know why you'd say stuff like that. Pumps don't suck, they blow. I get it. I get it. Alright, do I need... If the head lift here is good, I think that means I don't need to add another pump, right? I said I was not a fan of something minutes ago. Yes, I said I was not a fan of these pumps here. And so your response is to say you're not a fan of me and call me smelly. So, yeah, that's... I don't know. Why would I be offended by somebody saying something like that? Why would I be offended by somebody calling me smelly? Okay, so this is another busy work thing I did last night. I already set up all these pipes. So I should be able to just plug in all these guys, and I should be good to go with this extra power. So, alright, let's go for this. I'm going to check my water levels. Hope my water levels don't get screwed up by me adding in all this stuff. And let's do it. So this is going to be... I guess I do just one of these each guys here, right? Yeah. Okay. There. This is going to be a huge upgrade into our power. As long as I'm supplying enough water to these things. I should be... My calculations were correct. Do you have water here? You have water. Oh, look at that. As I plugged in, look at that stair step up. 2,700 megawatt capacity. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Hopefully, I will not have to do any more power upgrades. Which has not created smell-o-vision yet, so no calling people smelly. Yes. You don't know. And even if it did, what a rude thing to say to somebody, honestly. What a rude thing to say. Okay. I want this to go down. No, I don't want that to go down. I want this. And I'll just let's even. Okay. There we go. So we have just upgraded our power by... We basically doubled what we had before. Okay, very nice. You know what? If Twitch did have smell-o-vision, you'd be smelling my chocolate chip cookies, and I think you wouldn't be calling those smelling, would you? I would love to smell other people's chocolate chip cookies. So next thing we're gonna do, we have all the power. So now we can actually get into what I wanted to do today. I want to do oil. Do I want to get quartz first? You know what? I think I might want to set up quartz. Get a basic quartz thing going. Because that's the last resource before oil that I haven't gotten set up yet. You have an almond chocolatine right now. I'm not a fan of almond, but it sounds pretty good. I want to cover up these pipes here. Cover up the spaghetti, even though the spaghetti's less bad looking. Unlimited power! There we go. What? What's up there? Okay. Beautiful. We got those pipes kind of going underneath the floor here. Which one of those destroys the environment faster? All 36 of them. I think I have 36 of those guys. So I have quartz over there. If I were to set up quartz... how would I do it? I probably want to have it on the next level of my factory, actually. So I'd want it to be at the top there. And have a vertical lifter bringing it up. I actually would probably want to have it come up the side here, because that's kind of an extra thing. So I want to get quartz set up. I want to get quartz set up. Alright. Alright, so I got to do a little bit of busy work. I was thinking I wanted to do this last night. I just kind of ran out of time. I started watching Survivor Man on YouTube again last night. That's what I started doing. Watched a couple episodes of that. YouTube is a bunch of extra stuff that you normally don't. I think with COVID, they're like having extra stuff on there available to watch. So I'm gonna need a bunch of concrete for this. Copper do I have left? Let's go through that 17 in here. Nobody wants to smell burnt chocolate chip cookies, though, if we're being honest. Hey, I didn't burn the cookies. Besides, you actually can't smell the cookies I have because they are they're store-bought. I'm just trying to counter the smelly comment. After looking at the wiki, it seems the pressure head lift stuff is a bit goofy, though. I don't know what you mean by goofy. I'm not a huge fan of how it's implemented yet, but you know, it was just added this patch, so maybe they're making, you know, changes with it. And I'll hope. All right, well, I guess I gotta go. I really need to, now that I get some more power, I might need to actually upgrade my hypertube system so I get around my factory with hypertubes instead of this, possibly. I don't know how that would work. I have to do some. I think somebody yesterday was telling me there's a good YouTube video about hypertubes for factory, moving around your factory faster kind of thing. Because just walking around in circles to get up here is definitely makes you dizzy and not my favorite way to get around. I want to start building a vertical lift spine because you will hit the limit of vertical loader soon. 13 segments. Oh, I've hit it already. I don't know what a vertical lift spine is, though. I've already hit the limit, and I had to do, like, one going to the limit and then turning sideways to bring another one, so. But yeah, I don't know what a spine is. Well, I know what a spine is, but I don't know what you're referring to with that. Like in real life, you'd be able to put multiple pumps in series directly next to each other to add the heads. As long as everything could withstand the pressure, that spacing the pumps out would still be better IRL. Okay. Okay, so we are going to... I want to do a line of constructors here that we're going to turn quartz into quartz. Quartz into quartz. That's what's going to be the next thing we do on this level. And then we're going to work on oil. Because once we get quartz, I think we have all the basic materials automated. And many advanced materials. I probably am going to need quartz soon for... I think quartz is actually used in a bunch of the, like, plastic and rubber stuff that's like computer chips and random other things like that. So getting quartz set up before we get into rubber and plastic's probably a good idea anyway. And somebody did give me a link to a mod that's like for mass building, but I didn't look at it because I'm a little leery of modding this game, honestly. With it being in early access, I feel like modding an early access game is you're kind of rolling the dice on like your save file getting corrupted or something. What's really fun is in real life, if you don't have enough head at the pump inlet, you can get cavitation, which damages the pump. Okay, I don't know what that is. Usually use a column of wall segments to manage the vertical lifters without needing to stick all the outside of the wall of our factory. You're gonna have to show me a picture factoid because I don't. You just describing it doesn't really help me understand kind of what you're describing. And found if foundation ghosts overlapping existing foundations. Well, if you want to make anything round in this game, you can, but it has to do with overlapping foundations. I'm not really a fan of doing that either, so. When bubbles appear and explode, Subnautica told me that. Ah, that's what cavitation is, huh? Okay, I'm not going to do this whole floor yet, but this is going to be for... constructors, so we'd want to do something like this. And there's that, what is it, the siren test for tornado siren test that happens every Wednesday or something like that, somebody told me about. Alright, so this is going to be quartz crystal. Alright, so, wow, that's a weird number. 37.5 creates 22.5. Mod suggestion was me, it's called Area Actions. It's cool, but it does have some risks being early access. For example, if you deconstruct something you built with the mod, you don't get a refund unless you use the mod's built-in deconstructor tool. Fixing that in update released soon, yeah. Yeah, as convenient as that sounds, I just don't think I want to take a chance with it. It sounds cool, and I appreciate the suggestion, and it's a thing I would hope they would add to the game, but I don't think I want to chance, you know, corrupting a save file or something like that. Not when I'm streaming the game. Alright, so this is going to be... so I got to figure out how much quartz crystal... Wow, this is a weird... Such a weird number. 22.5 per minute. So I think I could do 5 of these. So what would 22.5 times 5 be? 112.5. I can make 112.5 a minute. And what was it? 37.5? So 37.5 times 5. 187. So if I had... So 187.5 is what I would need to supply. Let's plan on doing 5 of these guys. 187.5 quartz per minute is what I'll need to supply. So let me get this setup going. We'll do a pretty basic... oh, this is not right. I'm doing the wrong thing. This is the supply floor that I'm building, not the... Whoops. This is the supply floor, not... So I need to do a whole other floor. Yeah. This is our bottom feeding floor, not our constructing floor. Satisfactory pipes are still far more realistic than Oni pipes, though. True. True. Oni pipes needs one single pump to get it for liquids to go an infinite distance. I will say, sometimes in video games you don't want it as realistic as possible, I will just say. Because sometimes realism is boring and tedious. Do you want your video game to be boring and tedious? Well, maybe, but it probably depends on the game you're designing. If you want math, boredom, and tedium, play Satisfactory! Wait, what? No, that's not. That's not. That's not what we're trying to promote in our game. Look, handrails toward the inside of the factory. Well, there's going to be a wall on that outside is why I did that. So. Oni pipes are the definition of goofy. Well, I mean a lot of stuff in Oni. I mean, you're literally printing people. So, yeah. Yeah, you're printing people. Yeah, be more concrete. Satisfactory is lacking on pipe friction where you lose pressure head with distance or with bends and stuff as a function of flow rate. Oh, God. You want it to have that stuff? I don't. Alright, let's see if we can fall here without dying. Oh, God. Oh, God. Jeez. Ugh. Yeah, I need to get a new transportation system around my factory, that's for sure. That might be a project I do sometime. I don't know when. Okay, and I really don't want to climb this staircase. It's too tedious. Let's go use our jump pads over here. What would be cool is if viscous stuff like oil needed more pumps to keep a flow rate than water. Cool. Wouldn't be cool. It'd be tedious. More pumps, more power. I mean, it might need that actually, MathChamp. We haven't got into oil processing. We're about to get into that. That's literally the next thing we're doing after this quartz stuff, so it might need that, which, God, I hope it doesn't take that. Okay, I think I can plug this guy in, actually. Let's see. Hopefully I don't fly off the edge of the world. Okay, good. I'd already kind of started this. Yeah. I'm gonna at least connect this side over here. I can get around this floor here. Yeah, I should have done more of this building last night, but after I got the pipes built last night off stream, I was like, I don't want to play so much Satisfactory off stream that when I get on stream, I'm like, oh, I'm tired of this. That's one of the things I want to avoid. I enjoy Satisfactory, but I don't want to play it so much that I'd stop enjoying it. Get a balance of fun and keeping interest without getting, you know, bored or find things tedious. That's a little bit of what happened with me to me with auction not included. I was enjoying the game, but I was doing stuff off stream, like clearing biomes and stuff, where I got to the point like, yeah, this is tedious. I'm just doing tedious stuff off stream, and it's not as much fun. From what you're reading, you go in infinite distance with one pump in Satisfactory as well, unless it's vertically upward. Well, yes. Yes, the only thing you need those extra pumps for is for vertical lifts. Whatever they call it. Head lift, I guess, right? Don't be surprised if there's a major change to fluids in Update 4. They're a little wonky and imbalanced. They already changed some things since it came out. Train tanker cars had to be buffed because it was way more efficient to package your fuel into containers and use cargo cans. The containers and use cargo cars to transfer huge stacks, then use a refinery on the other end to unpackage and send the empty containers back. Okay, I'm not quite sure I understood that sentence, but I can definitely understand that it's not balanced because it's an early access game and they just added it. So it's definitely understandable that they're figuring out balance and stuff, especially to something that's a completely new mechanic. I've never played a game that's had fluid mechanics like this before, so it's kind of cool they're doing it. And by cool, I mean a little tedious and can be frustrating, but it's a cool idea. So my thought is that I would most likely bring in my ports here and supply it along this line for the stuff up there. So let me put in the wall conveyor here so I know where it's going. There. Now I would want it to go like this way. And 120, so probably would need a Mark II belt for this. So make sure it's going the right direction. We do this. Do this. Go. And then because I don't want 20 different belts. This and this. This will be our feeding of our quartz into the system, most likely. Actually, I probably want this to go up. Probably something like that. Do the tedious stuff with us. We're here to troll and/or improve the game very slightly. Well, I don't want to do the tedious stuff on stream either because that's boring content. So I don't want to be doing boring content on stream. I do some. I mean, a lot of this game is a lot of busy work and tedious stuff, but I try to limit that stuff. I like to do the building stuff and the automation stuff. I feel like that's the fun stuff in this game on stream, and try to do less of the tedious. I'm going to build multiple foundation floors for 2 hours. Try to avoid doing too much of that on stream. You can build one water extractor at the top of a waterfall, the rest at the bottom, and you get the head off the top one for the whole system, according to the wiki. That's interesting. I haven't had any waterfalls at the top of anything that I can grab off of yet to really make use of that, I don't think. Okay, I think I could can I grab off the power lines up here? And beautiful. Your plan for the ice biome ship will be, read this in a second here. Grabbing this to get power for our quartz lines over here. Ice biome ship will be able to start with cloaking, but it has weak engines with a high scrap cost to get them up to snuff. So rather than having to spend 150 scrap on cloaking, you have to spend around that much on engines. Oh, okay. Interesting. I thought my miners were those fire-breathing dudes for a second there. No, don't make me worry about these fire-breathing dudes. Okay, so we're gonna set up quartz mining here, and I needed 100 and 187.5 quarts a minute. You know what? I didn't bring miners. Luckily, I have these 2 miners, so these are normal. So if I put a Mark II, I get 120. If I just do 2 Mark IIs, I'll have 240 a minute, and that'll be more than I need. More than I need. So do that. Did I put them on a single belt? Yeah, I think I put these on a single Mark III belt and just have more quartz than we need for future possible quartz needs. Do these guys real quick. Put in the workshop, I believe. Do these guys. 1, 2. Chat demands an entire stream of foundation laying and leaf plucking. God. You know, when you say chat, you know there's gonna be like 2 of you who hang out for that. Like, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. This will be a tier 2 belt. Like 3 people would hang out for that. I swear. I swear that would not be my most viewed stream, I'm guessing. Alright, today on stream we're gonna pick up sticks for 5 hours. Who's with me? Crickets, crickets, crickets. Nobody wants to watch me pick up sticks for 3 hours? It would be really fun. Totally so fun. Leaf plucking is entertainment heaven, I know, right? For the AETN augment, you'll get a chance at a fleet delay at empty jumps by masking your ship's heat signature. That's cool. I like that idea. Nice. I knew you would come up with something cool for the anti-entropy thermonullifier thingamajigger. Okay, so that's going to be quartz. Coming out at 120 a minute times 2, so that's 240. That's like 60 more than we need. And we do a Mark III belt, bringing that to our base. Sure, it's all coming out. All right, beautiful. Leaf plucking, so interesting. Oh my god, y'all are lying. Y'all are lying. There's no way that picking up leaves and sticks for 3 hours would be a fun thing to watch. Hey, what's up, Scribble? Stream leaf plucking gets 200 viewers, 250 viewers. Maybe if my name was Co-Carnage or Preparian or somebody who gets thousands of viewers, then they would get 200 viewers for this, which is like a fraction of what they normally get. For freaking leaf plucking for 3 hours or whatever. Let's go this way. Like me JP or something, I don't know. I'm gonna go to the side of this guy. Go around stone here. Do I want to do this? Kind of go over the copper. Yeah, this should be fine. I don't really care about spaghetti here. Don't care about spaghetti, but spaghetti's delicious. And if you're pie boy, you say, don't get upsetty, have some spaghetti. Okay. Here. Alright. Just to go underneath. And this. That plays Satisfactory. No, pick up the red one. No, the yellow one. And they're just talking about the different leaves. I like the pink ones. Pick up the pink ones. Those are my favorites. Alright, so I'm trying to get this all the way up there. Sound like it. So I'm going to gradually go up as high as I can here. And then have this go to a vertical guy over there. Imagine Twitch plays FTL. Oh, people have requested that, and I always say hell no. Because it would be so trolly. It would be so trolly, and if it's not trolly, then what's the point, you know? Okay, so let me figure out where my vertical lifters are going to be here. I think, Factoid, you were saying something about... I don't know quite what you were saying. I think you were saying you do an extra line for the... I don't know. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do this. I have 2 of them. And this is how I'm going to get them higher. And that's not too bad. Did you describe the American political system? What? Red wire or blue wire in democracy? Oh, okay. So I gotta get this guy across there. Wires in the way. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Not there. Okay. Alright. Spaghetti time. There. There. And that reach over there, perchance. Hey, not bad. Alright. Get rid of this pole. Alright. Got a bit of a spaghetti thing over here. I mean, I guess if I wanted to keep it really clean, I could have followed this line, go around. That would use more materials. And for quartz, I don't kind of really care about it. For my oil coming from that direction, I probably will try to do some more cleaner thing. But for this, just to get quartz for what we're doing, I'm just going to go with that. I'm getting less and less concerned with cleanliness on some of my builds, I feel like, here. I saw a stream of a guy who lets one person in chat be the captain. He makes all decisions in the ship fights, but the captain gets to choose all the event options except surrenders. Damn it. Alright, yeah, this way of getting around the factory is not working super well. Choose all the event description, except surrenders, sector paths, etc. Okay, that's interesting. I would not trust chat for that myself. Okay, I'll just fill in this while we're going over to get this port stuff going. Like, clean while you, what is that thing you do in Chefland? Clean as you go? Just build as you go. Back to building pointless factories, I see. What do you mean pointless factories, Ramses? There is, of course, a point. We have to automate things. I'm gonna be frickin' building computers with a factory by the end of this thing. And you're gonna be sad you said that about my factory. So totally not pointless. Okay, I need left here. Totally not pointless. Okay, actually, you know what? I want to do this slightly different than I was originally going to do. I want this to be empty space here, and then the constructor here. This, and then we have that extra space, and then we have the walkway here. There we go. Cool. So then this should still allow us to do 5. There. 1, 2, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5. That lines up a little bit better too with our stuff income. So that's good. So let's get the constructors. That lined up. Oh, that is. I thought that was not right actually at first. Okay, beautiful. So quartz crystal. I'm probably going to need to get silica, but since I don't know what I'm going to be using this quartz crystal for yet, anyway, I'm going to not go any further than just getting quartz crystal automated so we start building it up. So, crystal. I'm going to need to get power lines up here too. Why all the impromptu meetings? You'll be back later. Work is getting too crazy. All right, M says. Sorry. Real work sucks, that's for sure. Hopefully you get paid well for it. put a wall here so I don't fall off as I run around here recklessly. Okay, let's just do just this first row of walls. Filling in walls and floors is going to be something I will probably do off stream at some point. But let's just at least make it so that hopefully I don't fall off. And then I need to get power over here. So I think the best way to do that would be to do a line of power poles on this back row. There, so let's finish out this row of things here. So it would be then Rand puts all his liquid processing stuff at the top of the factory, needs an extra 3 pumps to get it up there. Oh, I will definitely not be doing that. I will definitely not be doing that. What I meant is a chunk of a wall, a couple spaces from the main building that has the conveyor windows. Every so often you can make them into U-shapes or full squares. It's a fast way to build lift stuff. Okay, alright. I think I have an idea of what you're saying. That'd be a pretty extensive build I'd have to work on to put that together. Alright, getting up here vertically. Okay. Concrete again here. Currently, my only way to get up here is actually that corner thing up there. So I want to actually build next jump. Oh wait, no, this would be my way to get up there. So let's get the power. Okay, where are my power lines? My vertical. Right on. I'm definitely being OCD about placing these guys the same space each time we do this, so yeah. And I believe this guy is this level, I think. Go. So that gets powered there. I believe that's how I've lined that up. I'll place this wall and hope that I got that right. Nope. Concrete. This. Power this guy. This will get us up there, if we could get up there. So now I gotta go down and get more concrete real fast. I can fill out this floor just a little bit more. Just a joke. Oh, you're talking about the... It's just a joke about my pointless factory. Pointless in the sense that you only build a factory so you can build a bigger factory. I know the point you is have fun doing it. Well... Yeah, kind of. Although... I don't know what the end game goal of the game is, but there probably will be a point eventually. Like, just because there's not a point now doesn't mean there won't one day be a point to all this madness. One day, I will not just be doing things for pointless reasons. But that day is not today. Got plenty of concrete here. Here. Take our jump pads here. Because currently the point is not actually to build a bigger factory, it's to unlock higher tier tech. Because our ultimate goal, my main goal in the game currently is to unlock tier, 7 and 8? See what's there and build all the things. So I don't know what the technical end goal of the game is going to be yet. Okay. Here. Okay, and so I need to figure out the level of landing. What shall be the level of landing here? If I can get up to this level here. There might be a stream where my project's gonna be just, building a better transportation system around the base. All right, let's see if that will get me up there. Nice. Leave. Okay, so the next jump pad would be here. Where are you, jump pads? There you are. 9. Currently, I'll just continue doing that for now. And these guys in. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So I do need to get power up to this level, though that was kind of the purpose of all this. So I need to get power up here. Definitely need more hyper tubes. Definitely need more hyper tubes. Maybe at the end of today's stream, I'll try to set up a hyper tube setup, depending on how much progress we make in oil production and how far I want to go into automating rubber and plastic or whatever else there is. Maybe I actually do want to spend some time getting hypertube set up. I have no idea how I would set up hypertubes to let me get off at different levels. I have no idea how that would work. I might have to watch a video that was it you Factoid, or I think it was that French person who always English isn't the best because I think they're French in real life. I think told me about somebody had a really good build for that. Hey, what's up, Jittery Owl? Happy Wednesday to you, my friend. Hope you're having a good one. Okay, so I want this to go to here, and then I might change this power line around eventually, but for now I'm just going to do one big long power line to get power for this situation up here. There. And here. Actually, I normally do these horizontally, don't I? Crap, if I want to do this for future planning, I do need to do this a little more extensively. Which means building out a little bit more of the floor. I'm going to build out just enough of the floor to set up my power lines the way I like to have them set up. Actually, I don't actually know how this is going to... Freaking lag. Okay. I actually don't know how this is going to be set up because... I don't know, when we have constructors and assemblers, the placement is different on the power line. So you know what? I'm actually going to do this a little differently than I've done other floors. Because I'm starting on this far side and this quartz is not really connected to anything else. I'm going to actually do this power line a little bit different. I'm actually just going to do it this way. Go to here. And then go to here. It's not too different from how we've done it before, just kind of a different orientation. We'll go with that. Okay. Build a hyper tube that goes all the way up. Well, yeah, but I guess I could have one that goes up and they could drop to the different levels. I don't know. It's going to take some redesigning, I think. What's up, FP Heavy? What am I building? Quartz automation. Yesterday we spent a ton of time. We got motors and one or two other things done. We're getting quartz crystal automated to start the day, and then we're getting into oil. Main goal for the day is oil. Currently, I'm building a new floor to our factory to have space for probably I'll get oil and plastic going up here today, but I want to get quartz just because I want to have that automated because I know I'm going to be needing it for some other stuff. So we have the quartz supplied. We've got all this stuff. So we want this to be supplied on... I want the output to be there. I'll do the input of the quartz here and then just do the output. I want the output to be on that level. Actually, I guess I will do the output on this level. Okay, this is good. Let's do our inputs first. Once you get the jetpack, you'll start wanting every floor to have an atrium in the center, so you can just jetpack around your factory easier. An atrium? What is an atrium? Is that like a... I know it's a thing where birds live, right? One, two. Is an atrium like just air access to stuff? Is that what atrium, the word actually means? I've only ever heard atrium being referred to as a place where birds live, I feel like. Birds are kept or something. Hard part of hypertubes is remembering which ones go where. You can put down a beacon, but that clutters the compass bar. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like getting hypertube set up will be a pretty challenging thing. I inspired you, Jittery Owl, and you're building a full rotor line. Not ready to take on motors yet. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so this actually only needs to be tier 2, but I'm going to use this. We're going to have this be a tier 3. All the way across. Do I need... This level is actually not going to be right here, is it? This needs to actually be a little bit higher. Or any way I can make that happen the way this is set up. I'll probably be able to do a splitter that will do what I want it to do, but for now what I'm going to do is set up this on the level I want it to be right here. I want this to be on the 3rd level. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's what I want. Oh, okay. This here. Hopefully I can do a splitter that will go up to there. I think that will work. This won't be the prettiest, but that's okay, since it's just coming in right there. The rest of them should be lined up well for this, so I do need to get... conveyor pulls at the right height. 2, 3. And this one will be... Well, I'm glad I inspired you. That's... I feel like I'm succeeding if I'm inspiring people to do builds and stuff. That's pretty cool. I feel like I just almost fell off. So, put a wall, ground level wall here too, like we did previously, to not fall off the edge of the world. I would probably die with how high we are off the ground. Maybe my Blade Runners would keep me alive, but I feel like that was pretty, especially with me being at half health, probably a death sentence if I fall off there. Atrium, an open, roofed entrance, hall, or central court in an ancient Roman house. Oh, okay. Welcome back, alien. You set up a stairwell in a corner and make sure it has enough gap in the center to run 2 hypertubes vertically. One goes up to the next floor. There's an express tube that goes up several floors at a time. That's cool. Yeah, I'll need to come up with something like that. Really? Oh, that's not even the... I can go all the way up. And apparently that's slightly too far too. That might be a project I work on today. Now that I have more copper sheets, with that being automated, I might be able to try to create a more extensive hypertube setup to get around my base better. We definitely need to with all the with us keep adding more and more floors. That's good. That's the right height. The right height. Beautiful. Bum, bum, bum. Go. Okay, so that's the inputs for all those guys. Then we need outputs. Okay. So these are making 30 something a minute, so we only need a Mark 1, but we'll need a Mark for all these guys. How would it 5 times? So we'll need a Mark, probably a Mark 3 belt for the output for all these guys. There. 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 And there. Nice thing, after you've like kind of designed your build, as you expand it, you don't really have to think about your build too much anymore, because once you got the design, you basically just copy that design every floor, so that's kind of nice. Make a few adjustments for maybe different material numbers and stuff, but basically we have a build that we can continuously kind of copy, almost. We'll go to about here. I'm going to change this to a Mark III belt. All the way down to the end of the line. The end of the line. Alright, then I'm going to want this to go out. Can I go out here? Will that mess with my stairs? No. Good. This will be exit where we're going to store the quartz crystal, which we will probably eventually turn into whatever stuff we need to turn it into. Whether that be stuff for what am I trying to say? Stuff for computer stuff or what? Should be a nice clean turn. Come to here. Like that. And there we go. We got quartz crystal. And we'll put this in a storage thing. I feel like this is kind of an intermediate product, like copper wire or limestone, but I think it is used for a few things, so it's probably worth storing some. Alright, so now the outputs, mergers. There. There. There, and there, and Mark 1 belts into here should be good. And we'll make the storage for this, and then it's on to oil. Alright, cool. So there's quartz crystal automated. Pretty simple, quick build there. You think I meant an aviary? Okay. Well, an atrium. Okay, maybe I was thinking of an aviary. I don't. I guess I don't discuss things of a flying nature very much. I don't know. I probably was thinking of an aviary. I don't know. What is the place at a zoo where you go to look at birds? I would think. I thought that would be called an atrium, but maybe I'm thinking of like Clue. You know, Professor Plum did it in the atrium with the steel pipe or something. Bird watching place. Yeah, that's totally what it's called. That's the technical term. Alright, so we're going to do storage of that stuff right here. Let's see. It's great to drop into the sink if you aren't using it right now. It's great to drop. Yeah, I might add that. I might do a similar thing with our quick wire. We have two things going in there, maybe. Okay. Let's see here. So my storage stuff. Okay. That lined up. Beautiful. There, and because I don't want to fall, I'll walkway crossings here for now. I know I'm not using the ones with the handrails, so I probably have a high likelihood of falling off over here while I work on this stuff. Okay, and then we want this to be backwards, backwards, forwards, forwards. Did you end up beating, what was it? Crimson Knot Darkest Dungeon or whatever? Or did it just get too grindy? Crimson Knot Darkest Dungeon. What? Are you talking about, oh God. That description, a little confusing. I think you might be talking about the Darkest Dungeon clone called, God. I can't think of it with your weird crimson description. Necro something. What's it called? Eratus, Lord of the Dead. Is that what you're talking about? You're talking about Eratus, Lord of the Dead? Or are you talking... Because there's also a Darkest Dungeon expansion that was like the Crimson something, I think. No, I beat Eratus, Lord of the Dead. I beat it on... I don't know if I beat the highest difficulty. But I did win the run I was working on. So, okay, so I want my entrance to be here. I want this to go across and then in here. So, some Mark III belts on this output. Let's go down to around a little space, just in case I need to stick something in between there at some point. So maybe right there seems good. And then a wall mount. If I can place this exactly where I want this to be. I want it to be on this line over to subscribing and lined up here about thanks for subscribing to hey Fire, what's up my friend? Thanks so much for 28 months, sir. How are you doing? I think that goes down a bit. I don't want that to go. Is it there? Check. That to be straight across if I can. Wrap them out of steel beams. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. How is the Fire Hawk doing? Can I land in here? Oof. Yeah. Safety second. That's right. Safety second. First is, you know, efficiency and speed and fun. That's what's really important. Okay. A couple more of these guys. Those tier 3 belts are definitely something we use a lot of, that's for sure. Darkest Dungeon 2 is apparently being made now. Oh, nice. Great. Another game I can get salty at because it's so freaking impossibly difficult and punishing. That's kind of why I stopped playing Darkest Dungeon. The game is just... God, it's a great game. It's great, don't get me wrong, but my God, that game is freaking punishing as hell. You know what? I think I just want to fill in this floor. I really don't have a good way to get it around to the different levels here. I'll just do this for now. This is my vertical movement currently. You like the new acapella sub song? Nice, thanks. I'm glad you like it. It's inspired by Havana. It's perfect. The Pentatonics version of Havana. Havana. Alright, so that should be giving me a bunch of quartz crystal, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful. Throw some of that in there so it displays what we got here. And then if I want to do this, where we're outputting this down to here, so we're throwing more stuff in the awesome store, because I'm not using it for anything. I could, we're creating 180 something, so if I do a tier 2 belt, which is 120, we would still be banking some. I guess we'll do that. Won't hurt to get more coupons. There. Okay. And then I gotta go down. How do I go down without killing myself? In the middle here, right? Yeah. Tier 3 belts are so OP compared to Tier 2 belts. They use half as many resources and you can build them 3 times faster. Yeah, the reinforced iron plates for Tier 2 seems kind of expensive. But, I guess maybe the Tier 3 belts are just really cheap, maybe. I want to do this. Because this is actually coming down right where the storage thing is. So probably actually what I want to do is... I turn this guy. Tier 2 belt here. Turn you here. No. Turn you here. We do a little merger guy here. There. And then we do our storage thing. Basically, the storage thing is so that I can throw random crap in there. Throw crap in there. And your 2 belt, merge. 2 belt, merge. And then this would be... Yes, and I could do a Tier 3 belt here. Because this is gated by the fact that I'm using Tier 2 belts here, so I'm not going to send more stuff into the awesome store, or in awesome sink than I'm creating. And there we go. Got mixed a mix of quartz and quickwire going into our awesome sink, which we probably have a bunch of coupons from what we did yesterday. Yeah, I got 5 coupons already. Is there anything I want to get for 5 coupons? These are just kind of copies of things I already have. Pipeline wall attachments, that might actually be... You know what, we're about to get into more piping stuff, so that's probably good. I can get that and foundation pillars. Let's go ahead and get our 5 coupons. Give me my 5 coupons! Getting to the point where I'm not going to need any more of these things. I'm going to do that. I kind of want to get this one too, but I didn't have quite enough. And there. So now we got all... Oh, I don't have the Mark II wall power thing. Wall power outlets, but we got all the wall attachments except for that now. Alright, there we go. Cool. Alright, so that's quartz done. So now it's time to finally get into oil refining. So... just want to look at my power, because oil refining is going to take a lot of power. Let's look at this here. All right, good. We got 2,700 megawatts. We're using just right about half of our current power capacity. So it's almost done for my first break. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to... I need to get rid of this quartz. You know what? I can throw that raw quartz into the thing I was at over there. I want to grab some copper, because we're going to need to pipe over the stuff. I need to figure out if I want to do the oil refining on site and then ship whatever it makes, or if I want to set up... I was thinking about this last night. I probably want to set an oil refining station at my base, I think, is what I would want to do. Feel like that's what I would want to do. So there's screws in there too. So let's grab some copper sheets here for the pipes. Because I'm thinking I'm going to want to probably have the refining done nearby in case I need to like upgrade it or make changes to it or move the outputs of it in different places or something like that. So take all of our copper sheets currently that we have. Did I build a buggy to drive to oil? I did. The problem with the buggy is I can't build from it. So if I... Normally when I go out long distances, I'm building. So if I use the buggy, I have to get out and it makes it slower anyway. So I did some exploring yesterday, FP Kevy, with the buggy. So if you want to check out the buggy, I mean, I'll show it to you real quick. But it doesn't... I mean... It's good for going out and exploring. It's not good for going out and building. Isn't it time for Hard Mode No Pause? Azzy, today is Wednesday. We play Hard Mode No Pause on Thursdays. Unless you're talking about Hard Mode No Pause on this game, then yeah, we're playing Hard Mode No Pause. Hype. Okay, where is my buggy? Feel sorry for people who spend the coupons on statues. At some point, they'll release new items in the store, and every coupon they will get costs so many resources. Yeah. Where is it? Where did I park my thing? Over here? Don't tell me my buggy, like, despawned or something. Am I blind? You mixed up the day. Okay, you're gonna make me go crazy thinking I'm on the wrong day. Where did I park my buggy? Like that feeling. I went to Disneyland. I know we parked in section Mickey 6. Where is Mickey 6? I thought it was Donald 2. Oh man, now I can't remember. Donald 2 or Mickey 6? Actually it was Goofy 12. Oh man. Who even knows where Goofy 12 is? It has a built-in beacon. Okay. Alright. So it's over here somewhere. I'm pretty sure I'm standing right on where this is supposed to be. I'm pretty sure it's bugged. It was in Pluto 1. Sadly, Pluto 1 is on another planet. Alright, totally not buggy video game. My Explorer, I thought it was somewhere over here, and it's gone. So, and it's gone. Well, apparently buggy has disappeared. That's why they called it a buggy. I see what you did there. Wooden plank games. Wonderful. Glitch through the floor? I have no idea. I mean, maybe it's flying. Either flying or glitch through the floor. I don't know. Not using it right now, so it's fine. Alright, so I'm going to try to pipe the oil to my base. Where do I want to set up a refining station, actually? Wonder if I would have room to do refining. You know what? Before I pipe the stuff, let me figure out where we're going to pipe it to. I was thinking of attached to the Space Needle, I do like this big area over here, and it's almost like my coal power plant where I just have oil refining like crazy over here. What if I looked at trying to set that up? Like attached to this level here. I'm pretty sure the oil refiners, whatever they're called, are really, like, tall. If they're like they used to be, I remember them being very, very tall. I was thinking of doing something like this, some really big area here where I could set up a bunch of oil refineries and then have that output. This output I could output down over here and join our materials going into our factory wherever they need to go. I think this just makes rubber and fuel from refining oil or something like that. Not exactly sure because I haven't done it since they changed it. Best Obi-Wan voice, this is not the buggy you are looking for. Okay. Not the buggy you're looking for. Well, with that reference, there would be a buggy there that you would be talking about. Sadly, there is no buggy there for us to even talk about, so... Yeah, so what I'm thinking something along the lines of... I could make this expandable out that way, and if I put a refinery here... Yeah, this is definitely a tall thing, so I need some motors. I'm going to grab a couple motors so I can build like our first refinery to get an idea of kind of how I want this to be situated. Oil is way more complex now in Update 3? Okay. Well, then I better leave lots of room for it then. Motors are on this floor. Here's the motors. Good. How are we doing on motors, by the way? Look at all them motors, man. Wonder how much we got banked. Pretty good. Our motor, I did a lot better than my previous run playthrough. Motors was where on my previous playthrough I started having issues with not making enough of the prerequisite stuff. So that's, I don't know if that sentence makes sense, but that's kind of the reason why I've been doing so much math on this playthrough. Alright, so oil refining here. Oh god, there's two things that go in here. Well, maybe there's a choice. There's probably different recipes for stuff. So if I want to make this a separate area from my guy there, I probably want to do something like, maybe I do a wall here, and then start the oil refining here. That would have a vertical thing there. Okay, so something like that. And then if I had this be a different room, I could put a wall along here to separate. Put a wall to give an idea of what I'm thinking. Something like this, and this will be my oil refinery building. Auction not included became FPS and wasn't informed. Are you talking about this game? I would say a better description would be Factorial. Oh my gosh, look at all the stuff I can make here. What? Select recipe. Oh, I can do a freaking Caterium, pure Caterium ingot using, what is that? Water and Caterium, okay. Interesting. So this takes the oil and, oh, and so all of these create, no, okay, all these cost, what does this mean? This is crude oil. This is a byproduct, I think. So this is, you make plastic and you get a byproduct of whatever this pink thing is. Is that fuel? Fuel and petroleum coke. You can do multiple things with refineries, have multiple outputs. Okay. Now unlocked turbo fuel. Packaged turbo fuel. Interesting. Maybe just have byproducts to deal with. Residual plastic. Versatile, easy to manufacture material that can be used for a lot of things. Costs. Polymer resin plus water. Petroleum coke. Used for crafting. A carbon-rich material distilled from heavy oil residue. Uses a less efficient coal replacement or for aluminum refinement. Wow, this is definitely complicated. Okay, well, if our input's going to be on this side, I think what I'm going to need to have actually is, I think I'm going to need like an oil storage over here. I think I'm going to want to just pipe the oil in here, and then we're going to have a fluid buffer that we would use the fuel for. So this is, or use the oil for. This is definitely going to be more complicated than I was expecting. And this is something I think I'm definitely going to want to be able to expand as well. So okay. All right, let's start with, how big is this fluid buffer? Was there an in and an out? Yes. So if I had the in, oh, both can go in or out apparently. Okay. So basically I would pipe in oil here and then I'd pipe it out to wherever I want it to go, kind of thing. How about I sing a bit? Why would you randomly ask me to sing? Okay. All right. I'm working on stuff. I can't sing. I'm thinking about stuff. Binary. So I would need to do, so I do a space here. Yes. So I'm thinking I'd do something like this one does plastic with a byproduct of fluid, and then this one does rubber as a byproduct of something. So something like that. There was a big kappa. Okay, yes, I saw the kappa. Are you the Phantom of the Opera? Is Rand your angel of music? Is there a wall? Pipe wall. I think that's another thing they need to add. Well, actually, do they have that? Is it something where you build the wall? Let me check something here. Is that, and then you put a pipe, or is that the hypertube thing? They don't have a pipe wall attachment, do they? They have a hypertube wall hole, but do they actually not have a pipe wall hole? That seems like a pretty major oversight. Do any of these? Is there one in the store that I missed? I should have definitely gotten that earlier. Maybe reconsider building all here, as you have to pipe in more water to. Bother long pipes until you unlock fluid trains. Okay, I'll consider it. But let me look at this. There's a wall hole, and I have it. I just don't have it on my bar. What is it? Is that considered logistics? There it is. That was included in one of the things I just got. Okay. If I do something like that, and I could do something. This, and then this would allow us to pipe into here. That. Okay. All right. You're saying reconsider building here because I'll have to pipe in more water too? I feel like that would be no issue if I needed to pipe in water. All I would need to do was, if I don't pipe in here, I could do this is this guy. As I expand here, I can put a water storage thing next to it. I feel like this will work. I definitely have we got like lots of open space. So I feel like this would definitely work. All right, my friends, it's time for me to take my first break. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start to use the restroom. When we come back, we're gonna pipe the oil over here, which is gonna take some definitely take some work. And we're gonna start the oil production out with plastic and rubber, kind of the two basic things. I'm not exactly sure how I want to store that stuff. I'm also gonna have to have fluid storage because there's gonna be excess stuff coming out of here that I'm gonna store. So probably want some sort of fluid store here that'll pipe the extra stuff into. But we'll play with that soon. So we got some new complicated stuff to play with here. So real quick, my friends, I'll take a break. Quick 6 second worth of ads. We come back. We're gonna get into oil. We'll see how this works. Y'all rock. I'll see you in just a bit, my friends.